what up, troops? Yo, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Yo, it's XL, and this video is about displaying weakness. Okay, the title is 5 signs that you're showing weakness around your girl. Okay, now here's the deal with this. As you get into a relationship, you got a girl. A lot of times, this is with good girls, or the girl you decided to spend some more time with. Okay, and a lot of times you start to trust her more over time. I don't care if it's 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 3 years, 8 years, 12 years, and on. But as you start to commingle with her here and there, and over time, you guys are going to develop a bond. You're going to develop a bond. That's natural, right? Natural progression. You meet, you date, you put that space between you guys. 3 months, this, that. You get closer and closer and closer until you're actually seeing each other all the time. And then, maybe you move in, or maybe you guys get married or whatever. But that weakness is not, I'm not saying to you that, hey, don't be playing with your girl. You can't laugh. You can't have fun. Always keep the frame on her and be, and no, that's insecure. Okay. Alpha trait. That's insecure. When you have to control her, be a control freak. Okay, that's the last thing you want to do. There's a fine line between that, guy. So you don't want to be that. What I'm trying to tell you is, now with weakness, okay, you want to take there's two things going on here right now. Okay, your nervous system, actually, when it runs, you got a logical brain and you got your emotional. Okay, and what happens is, when you're around your boys and work and handling business like a man, you always are running pretty much on the logical system. So you want to make sure that you're always doing that in most cases, okay? More than emotional. So now, what happens also with your girl, you get home, around family, friends, you get a little more of an emotional heightened sense. Now, you can be more emotional at some points in time, but it's only for a fraction of percentage. For an example, if you're in an emotional situation, that's got to be maybe 2%, 5%. Then you're back here, and then get back. Now, for example, you say you go out and you heard some bad news about family, or boom, yeah, you're gonna be a little emotional. Wow, that's fucked up. This and that. Now, emotions doesn't mean you crying and shit. That's up here some fucking weird. I'm not talking about crying, but emotions that you feel. Wow, I feel bad for that person, or yo, that's my boy, man. He got shot, this, that, or vice versa, or just natural death. Could be a grandparent, whatever. But the friend or family or some kind of bad news will affect you on this side. So you're gonna have to lower. If you're saying, hey, oh, that's how it is, then that's fucked up. So you're not really, your body's gonna change and automatically and know which sense to use when. So emotional is just that. Now, or for example, you have a baby. Okay, you're not gonna be sitting there logical. Well, now he's gonna go to school. Right? You can, but when first born, you're gonna say he or she. You're gonna have an emotional response. And you're gonna have a bonding moment. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. When you're with a girl, with a girl you like, a new boo, old person, a person you've been around a long time and spent years and times with, you're gonna change emotions. You're gonna as you get older, guys, you're gonna get more empathy. You're not going to be soft. I'm not saying you're going to be a girl when you get older, but you're going to have a bigger view, a bigger scope of the world as it is from your life experiences. Okay, so and as you get older, your testosterone starts to drop a little bit. Okay, that's all that really is. Okay, it's nothing crazy. You're not going to be a fucking, get no fucking. You're not going to change like that, but it's a small adjustment. Okay. But working out and taking care of yourself and all that can balance itself out. I definitely know that for a fact. Okay, getting sleep, that's going to boost testosterone too. Okay, so getting off of that, we can get off the science shit of that. But let's get into the science shit of these girls over here. Now, so what happens a lot of times, you guys get caught up in emotion, you're going out, you're dating, fine. Now, as you start to bond with your girl, and she's doing everything right, she's a good girl, you trust her more, and she's doing things, and all this, and you're sharing your emotions, but you say, wow, this is really great, because don't forget, you're still head of the family, you're still the leader. You have to hold that logical frame. You have to hold that. This could be nearby, it could be here, but you can never have it here for a long period of time, because if you do this, when you're showing weakness, you went from this to this. And it's so fucking subtle. You don't even see it. And you're feeling you don't know. Sometimes it's right away, but most of the time it's over time. Over time. And you say, wow, I'm doing a regular routine. Why is she acting all fucking... And she'll let you know. When you're doing too much of the emotional part, it's going to set her alarm off. She's going to say, wow, it's going to piss her off. She's not going to know why she's doing it, but she's going to start feeling not so good about you. Okay, so what I'm going through with this video is those points where she's starting to let you know, hey, I'm going to you better change something. I don't know what's up, but I'm totally, you've overdone the emotional part. Okay, but you're showing weakness. She's challenging you now, and you're not responding. Okay, you're coating it over, sugarcoating it over, giving her passes. Okay, guys, listen. So in this video, we're going to debunk all that. I'm going to take that away from you, because here's what's going to happen. After this video, she gets 1 or 2 times, okay? You give her a pass once, do it again, you let her know. First, you check her on it, and let her know. Okay, listen, that can't happen again, okay? Because now you have to keep that logical part of you up, okay? Because you got to take this down. You got to take it down. She's going to wake you up. Hoping you get this. Most guys will not get this, okay? Most guys, especially if you're not on this channel, most guys this will go right over their head. So she's acting funny, yo, fuck that. I don't know what's up with her, this bitch, fucking nah. But they missed the boat. They missed the opportunity, they missed the lesson. All right? So, like all my videos, at the end of this, I'll tell you how to handle that shit. Okay? But right now, let's get into it. So, I'm gonna give you 5 reasons and 5 warning signs. Because for you, it's a warning. For her, she's trying to let you know, there's 5 signals that, hey, you're showing up here weak, okay? And she's pissed off about it because she said, you're not the guy I thought you were. You ain't that guy I thought you were, a logical guy. She ain't gonna say logical, she'll know what it is. It's masculinity, okay? Masculine, logic, male, energy, okay? That's all she's reading, okay? But you're getting emotion, feelings. And she's like, hey, get back on your fucking side, man. Because, women, we share our emotions. Women have some logical, yes, they have logic, but they're more emotionally based. They're over here most of the time. They get here, fucking, they got to go to work. They're going to be here, not here. Got it? All right, so let's get into it. So now, what you want to look at, a lot of times what they'll start doing, the first thing I think, start ordering you around, okay? Start talking and taking charge, okay? That's taking charge and saying, like, oh, do that to so and that. Did you do this and that? Did you go to the store and get me so and so? Or if you forget something to get her something from the store, she starts to just outburst, like, I can't believe you. You understand? Now she's taken the point to the position of now setting you the task. Okay, hey, did you go when you get back from work? Could you grab this and that on your way home from work? Grab some cereal, milk, and juice. All right. All right, okay, no problem. You bring that home. Why'd you bring... Okay, listen. Go back. I forgot to tell you, go get me so-and-so. Go get me this. I forgot to get this. I forgot to get that. Why? She's sending you out on errands just to see if you're going to comply. It's a compliance, okay? But you're very compliant. So you do it. I don't want to hear a fucking mouth. See, we got our own reasons, right? Yo, I don't want to hear a motherfucking mouth and shit. I'm just going to do this shit. I was going to argue, but you know what? I'm just going to do it, man. Bang, bang, bang. See? And you're failing right there, okay? That's a mistake. That's a subtle... fucking just starting to throw little shit at you, like, oh, can you go? Taking charge of the relationship, just taking over a little bit, okay? Pointing out, delegating orders. Go take care of that, lift this, move this, do that. You understand? And you're, oh, you know what? I don't want no problems. Let me just go do it. You know what I'm saying? She goes, next thing, okay? So now that causes her, because you missed that one already. Okay, she didn't get that hint. Now another one. Now, whatever you say to her, she challenges. Because now she's going to doubt your standards. She's going to doubt your beliefs and who you are as a man. Okay? Because you're showing weakness, guys. You're coming up really weak. Okay? I'm not saying you can't do stuff for your girl here and there. Going to the store for her or whatever on your home from work. It makes sense. But you can't. You got to say, okay, I'll do that. But make dinner. I want this. I want that. You got to throw in a compromise. You have to create a deal with her. You just don't fucking do everything you tell her to do. You fucking jump and run and jump. You bouncing around and shit. All right, so what's going to happen is that's going to cause her to challenge everything that you stood for. Okay, so she wants to jar you out of your complacency. Okay, she's trying to jar you and wake you up like, hey, fucking, where's your logic? You know, hey, wait up, you know, what the fuck? But you're not getting it. You don't want no argument. You don't want to argue. And that's nothing wrong with that. We think, I don't want no problems with her. I want her happy. I want to make her happy. And she's not happy. She's definitely not happy. So, you know, she challenges your standards, okay, your position in life. She goes, number one, you're like, yo, listen, you know, when I come in, you know, I thought dinner's gonna be on the table. I thought you had something cooked for me because I'm hungry, I'm starving, you know, and this and that. So, well, why don't you make dinner? You can make. You're here. Why don't you make it? You know, you'd be like, wait a minute, I just got in the door, so make dinner. They don't understand, you know. And you'd be like, wait a minute, why are you, you know? You should act funny and shit, you know. You let that shit go too. You say, you know what? All right, fuck it. I'll make something. We're just gonna go out and get some eat. I'll go get KFC or something or whatever, Popeyes or whatever the hell it is, McDonald's or whatever, right? So you didn't make her. I'm not telling you to make her make dinner, but you say, listen, it'd have been nice if you had made some dinner. I'd appreciate that, you know, and have a conversation with her or something. But you say, you know what? I'll have McDonald's or something. See, you're not challenged. She's challenging you. She wants to conflict with you to get the man out of you, to get you to fucking stand up and go, hey, knock this bullshit off. What the fuck? What's going on here? What's the deal? I just got home and I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired too. What? You got the fuck? What, you want to argue or something? You know? But you got to be like, listen. And you got to talk to her calmly. But let's move on. You didn't do that. So we're still in the weakness part of this thing. So you're still showing you that slide. She challenged your job, you know. Oh, why do you work at this place? You know, how's your job? Did you get a raise yet? You know, she's moving up in this job? She's actually gonna play about what you stand for, where you work at. Okay? Because we live in this dichotomy, in this world we live in this society that we live, this dichotomy-based society, we are what we do. You understand? Like, if you work in construction, you know, you don't say, I build buildings. No, you say I'm a construction worker. So she's challenging your identity. And those one of the pillars of who we are is our identity. It's one of the strongest pillars of who we are. So we identify our job with who we are. That's why people lose their jobs or you know, get fired, you know, by losing their job. They feel lost. As opposed to changing jobs because you got a better job and you lift yourself up, you feel, you know. But when you get fired, you feel detached, you feel isolated, and you feel like you lost yourself. Okay, so she's challenging that. That's a deep emotional. That's a real deep hit in who you are. Women, she's challenging who are you really, and if you let that go, that's very weak, very, very weak. You're like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. All of a sudden now, you know, so she's challenged so far. She's challenged who you are as a man, your standards, what you stand for. She's not respecting your space. She's not respecting anything that you do as far as, you know, what you expect. Come home, have dinner. She didn't do none of that. Okay, so now she suddenly starts to express dislike with your family, maybe your friends, you know. She isn't like, oh, is that your uncle? We're not going to Uncle. I'm not going to Uncle's house. You go ahead. I'll be here at the house. I don't want to go. She's outright discussing her dislikes with you. I don't care. It's your hair. Why you wear your hair like that? Why you put with your pants? What kind of jeans are those? You know, she's just challenging anything. The things you're wearing, like I said, your identity. Okay. So number 2 is the challenges. That's a huge part. Number 3, she talks at you. Okay. She talks at you and not to you. Okay, it's how she's talking to you, you know. She's like, you know, and she needs something done. But again, like going to the store or working. She doesn't say, hey, babe, can you do this? Or honey, or boo, or whatever she calls you. It's not endearing. She gives you out statements. Boom, do this. I give you money for laundry. Or, you know, when you gonna fix my car? My car's still acting up. Take a look at my car. I need oil. I need gas in it. Go take it up to the garage. When you gonna do that? When you gonna take care of this? Is this right? Are you gonna do this for me? You know, when is this coming up? So, you know, number 4, her talk to you is disrespectful. You know, there's no care when there's no softening of how she addresses her words to you. And women know words hurt. She's trying to get inside, you see. She's trying to pull the fibers out from the inside. You go, wait a fucking minute. But when these are all the things that you're failing at. You know, you're not doing. You're giving her passes. Oh, I came home late. I mean, I didn't take care of. Okay, here's a pass. Oh, my work. You didn't make dinner. All right. You know, next time though, you gotta make dinner. Okay, next time you gotta make dinner. Okay. You know, you're letting her get away with too much stuff. All right, and she's getting more and more frustrated. She's trying to do more outlandish things to get your attention. So, now, talking at you, you know, we need to go. You know, we need to go out for dinner. You know, her idea, right? You know, she doesn't care if her phone rings in front of you. She answers the phone right in front of you. Bang, what's up, girl? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, turns around, gives you her back. In the middle of your conversation, you're talking to her about something, one thing, and she does no regards to you standing there. And what does she do? She talks on the phone right in front of you. Boom. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she turns around and gives you the back. I mean, that's weak. Now, a lot of times you get that one when you first meet somebody, you know, and they do that. You know, you're like, yo, this bitch, you know. So a lot of these things here, as far as someone talking at you, when you first meet them, you know, they're gonna say some shit like, you know, oh, you know what? I'm gonna watch. Get me a so and so. I want a rum punch or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever. It's get me this. I want that. What's this? You know, hey, can you get me that? You know, why do you have that on? These are all like blank statements. They're not emotional. I like, oh, where'd you get this? You know, that. So that talking at you is that's rude, you know, because you don't address it with you don't soften your question. You just come out with a just hard question. Okay, women like it when you soften the questions and you talk to them in a nice way, like you care about them, like there's somebody you care about. And when you don't do that, it comes off harsh. So her approach is very harsh. Okay, because she don't give a fuck. That's why. All right, with reason, because you're being weak. You lost her respect. Okay. All these things, you lost her respect with all these things here because you came off weak. Okay, so I mean, and say you set up an appointment with her. You want to meet you here after work. We're going to meet up so and so at this restaurant. We'll have something to eat. Da 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 da. Great. You know, now this is someone you've been with long term, and she don't show up, or she showed up very late. Just sits there. Same thing with a new girl. This could be new or what you call, but a new girl, you start a date and she doesn't show up. Look at my video on disrespect versus testing, and look at that. That's similar to this one. It's very similar because that behavior, they have a, see, here's the deal with women. Here's the deal. So I go over these things and say, this sounds familiar, because women have game. They got a lot of game, guys, but it's not that different. It comes out, they use the same patterns. I'm trying to tell you guys, women have patterns. And once you learn their patterns, it's easy, okay? And a lot of times, there are a lot of patterns, but the way it comes in at you are different, many, many ways. See, this is one that's just displaying weakness, you see? But the way they react and the respond is the same. It's very similar to disrespect. It's very similar to disrespect, okay? In a sense where, for example, she want to show you she's not happy with you. She's going to show up late on purpose, okay? Or not call, or break a date. You understand? And that's the same thing applies when you're showing up weak, okay? But the thing about showing up weak, you have to let her know right off the bat, ASAP, as soon as you can. The first time, off the chain, boom. This is that, and the third thing, because don't forget, you're already weak. The second time, that's the most is 2 times, you know. And that would be, if she, and the first time, the only way she gets second time is if she apologizes. She really apologizes. Oh, wow, you know, I'm really sorry. You know, this is not me, you know, but my I don't know, my kid, you know, whatever. You know, my kid didn't get off the bus till late. The bus was late bringing the kid home. I thought I could still make it, so I didn't call you ahead of time, you know, you know. Then usually with me, I'll get an ETA from a girl, you know, if she's running late. But usually they're on time. A lot of times they're there on time. I think maybe a few times, 2 or 3 times. But if I met them the first 3 times or first 3 dates and they were always on time, and they come late the time after that, I'm not gonna sit there and go, yo, you fucking late and shit. What the fuck? Next time, yo, I'm gonna put up with that shit. No, because obviously it's something that's not in her, you know. But if it keeps on happening after that, then there's a problem. Because if it happens the 3 times she's been on time, then the next time she's late, I let that one go. That's her one. Okay? She comes up again late. I go, okay, what's going on here? Okay? That's when you address it, but you let the first one go. Okay? So, also, now also, but the lateness is plain disrespect, because she comes in, sits down with no explanation and no apology. She just sits there like, okay, get me so-and-so, I'm ready to eat, So those are the 5 things. So it's taking charge of the situation, of the relationship, trying to take over, okay, challenging your standards and your beliefs and your identity of who you are. Those are challenges, okay. When's your job? That's your job. That's all you do. Like, that hurts you. That's affected. She knows that gets you personally. It gets you. When you get a raise, or, this is what what else you gonna plan on doing with your life? You're like, this bitch is a fucking career. So, that's also very, very key. Those are key things. Those are identity statements, and that right there will really mess you up if you're not getting this. If you're soft and weak, you let it pass. You give her a pass. She's going to get extreme, and then she's going to go to number 3, which is express herself. She means subtly, openly expressive about what she doesn't like, her dislikes, your hair, your this, your family, a family member, I should say. Okay, usually not a close family member, but she might say, "Oh, I hate your mom," or something. She won't say she hates your mom. She'll say, I wish Peggy would say, use your mom and, say some nasty shit or some shit. Not slide, not nasty, but slide, as opposed to uncle or cousin or whatever. Oh, I hate your cousin. He's so stupid. Your cousin's so dumb, something like that. You're like, yo, what the fuck? But again, you let it go. So that's number 4. And number 3, I'm sorry. And then number 4 is she talks at you. She's direct without any softening or any kind of, it's just plain disrespect. Just talk to you with plain statements. There's no softening, no hey babe, this, that, and the other thing. It's do, bang, boom, go ahead. It's very harsh and coarse. Okay? So that's what that's all about. And that's another way of disrespecting you, and coming in late. Coming in late, being late for appointments, not making appointments, breaking appointments, okay? Because you're showing weakness. She doesn't want to show up. She doesn't really want to be bothered. Okay? Now you turn that around. If she's new, like I said, nip it in the bud right away. Okay? If she's new the first time, day 1, say, yo, that can't be a day 2, because there won't be one. If she comes in late, right away, you say, hey, what's going on? Everything okay? I was about to call the cops on you and find out where the hell you were at, or something like that. But you say, listen, everything's good. I'm about to, call, put APB out for you or something, make sure you're okay. Or I was about to leave. That's the one I said. I said, listen, I was about to leave. I'm glad you showed up. I was about to get out of here. But take care of the tips or whatever. But you gotta make her invest and do something. Okay? If you go in and say it's cool or winter time or something like that, and you go to a restaurant, you put the coat check or whatever, and then you go pay the bill, you tell her get the coats. You make her invest now for being late. Make her invest. Go get the coats. Boom, you go pay the bill. Let's go. Oh, get the coats. Get the hat. Oh, get my so-and-so. You got to put her to work. Let her bring it to you. And you walk in front of her. Then you hold the door. Walk in front of her, though. Don't let her fucking walk ahead of you. And then you walk in front of her and let her come with the bags and all that shit behind you. And you just grab your shit. You get in the car and grab your shit. But that's how you do it, because she has to understand that she has to pay a little bit for that nonsense, a little, that little fuckery she was doing there. All right? Now, if it's long term, it's going to take a little bit longer, because don't forget, she's not going to believe that you've changed or that you've got a new personality. All of a sudden now you're tough again. What you have to do with her, again, what you have to do with her is subtly get back into it. What you have to do is start changing things up with her. Number 1, you're going to let her know, listen, let's have a talk. Okay? Lately, I've seen some things going on here. How do you feel? I feel like you're not happy about something. What's going on? And let her tell you. Oh, nothing. I this and that. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And say, okay, well, listen. Get dressed. We're gonna go out. Boom. Take her out. Talk to her, and then bring things up again. Say, listen. So about so and so. Here's what I want. Here's what I want to do. Let's straighten things out. And then you lay the law down again for her. Okay? You lay it down easy. Okay? But you have to, the next thing you gotta do, number 2, you have to make her invest. Now she's gotta invest again. Okay? You gotta get her, listen, boom. Again, the same thing with the coat thing. Get my coat, a hat, or when you get home, you have a straighten some things out. pick up some things, move around some stuff, but you got to get her to invest again and get her involved in you. So, because if you do all this stuff too soon, you can't say, oh, I'm not telling you all in one day. Get my flag, get my this, get my that, get my that. Because the red flag, she's going to say, wait a minute. The fuck you? No, why don't you do it? She's going to be angry. It's got to be subtle. In the long term, you got to slowly get her back in the frame. If she doesn't do something, you got to check her on it. Okay? Yo, what's up with the, where's the dinner? You didn't do dinner. Okay. So what happened? There's got to be a reason, Ask us, what happened? Let's talk about it. Oh, I this and that. All right, so I'll wait for you to go ahead. We'll do that. I'll wait. But don't take her out. Make her do it. And just wait nicely. But you got to slowly, with the long term, you got to slowly take your power back. You can't do it all in one day or all in 1 week, because she's going to know that you're doing some kind of fucking, like, what, you trying to get tough or something, you weak ass motherfucker? And she's going to go at you. And you'll be arguing. Never argue with a woman, guys, okay? With the long term, you got to slowly take your power back. If you feel her trying to check you, trying to take over the relationship, trying to talk at you, say please. That's how you talk to me. Let's say, how about a please? But you say it with a smile. You can say a little better than that, I'm sure. But you gotta, everything, you gotta check her on it. She's talking at you. All about the family. That's not nice. I wouldn't do that about your family. That's all you gotta say. When it comes to the challenging of who you are and your job and your identity, and you're gonna grow your life. You gotta say, you never know. I'm working on something, but you gotta be growing though. She's letting you know you gotta be growing, guys. Gotta be growing. Okay. If you don't want to change your job, I'm not telling you to change your job. If you don't want to make more income, then pick up a hobby. Okay. You work, but also go to the gym on the way. Before I go home, I go to the gym, or in the morning, I go to the gym. Change your routine. Start courting her again. Get her back involved. Take her out to places, not every fucking week. Okay, not twice a week, 3 times a week, but you take her out maybe every 5 days. On a Wednesday, next week you take her out on a Thursday. Next week is a Monday, or whatever. Mix it up. Then you go 2 days, twice a week. Then you go no week. Then you do, stuff around the house, have fun, go out to a local bar, maybe, play pool or something, but you got to slowly get her back involved. You can't do it all at one time, because she's going to set up a red flag for her. She's going to say, oh, he's trying to fucking, and she's going to argue with you. So don't argue. Do it slow, okay, guys? Yo, it's XL. Live your best life. Hope you are too. XL. And I'm out.